Good morning everybody, hope you all doing alright. Pedro here, and I just packed my bags. Now I'm going to Dubai airport, get a plane to Portugal. When I get to Portugal, my sister's gonna pick me up, and tomorrow we're gonna start an amazing day.
Então,
I just got to Lisbon. My sister went pick me up. She's gonna drop me now in the bus because she has to work, and I'm gonna go to the Algarve now. Okay, I promised you guys that when I arrived in Lisbon, I was gonna tell you what I'm gonna do here in the Algarve, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a skydive license. It's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and the most exciting thing is not only the skydive license. The most exciting thing is that my mom doesn't know. So my sister knows about it. I told my mom that I'm gonna take a course of entrepreneurship, and she thinks that I'm gonna go to university to take a course for a week and a half. The thing is, I'm gonna do the course throughout the week, and in the end of the week I'm gonna tell my mom that I did a skydive license, so she's gonna go nuts. When my mom gets to know that I'm gonna do the skydive course, and my sister knew it before, she's gonna kill her as well. This is crazy, my mom's gonna go nuts. I got to the Algarve, saw my parents. I still told my mom I was going to university to take a course, but actually straight up the day after I went to do my skydive license. Thankfully, the guys in Skydive Algarve, they are amazing. All the instructors and the whole staff, they are amazing. I think just because of them, I was able to do my whole skydive course in one day. It was about 7 jumps plus 8. I'll explain you everything later. So it's about 8 jumps, and I managed to do everything in one day. They are so good in teaching. If you guys are thinking about doing a skydive license, go there. The view is just amazing. So now I'm gonna tell you everything that I did. I'm gonna show you all my skydives, and we're gonna go through it together. So I explain you what you do when you do a skydive license. All right, let's get to it. Your AFF level 1, it's simply your first skydive. You're just gonna go with 2 instructors always. They grab you the whole way down, and you're just gonna go through your main procedures. You don't actually have to do almost anything. It's just for you to maintain control. They correct your body, and it's a very, very easy jump. All right, this is your level 1. The level 2 is when you're starting to refine your body position. All right, you still go with 2 instructors, 1 on each side. And if the instructor feels that you are stable enough, one of them is gonna release you and is gonna go in front of you to give you some of the direction. You have to look at your altimeter, you have to straighten your legs, you have to arch more, all those things to define your body position. Now, we're going to the level 3. On the level 3, both of the instructors will release you once you get stable. They will leave you for about 4 to 5 seconds to see if you manage to stay stable in the air. And if you are stable till the air, we'll just wait, and you don't have to do almost anything. As long as you're stable in the air, you're gonna pass the level 3. In all the levels, you always practice what you did at the level before plus the level you are in. So the level 4, you have to practice 90-degree turns. Everything before each level is taught to you before you go to the airplane. You are briefed on what you have to do and how you have to do it. So in level 4, you have to practice the 90-degree turns. Then we jump to the level 5. Level 5 is the same as the level 4, but instead of 90-degree turns, you have to do 360-degree turns. And the level 5, you already go with 1 instructor only. Now, level 6 and level 7 is the levels that you actually already jump on your own, and the instructor is not grabbing to you while you're exiting the airplane. So you have to show to the instructor that you're stable exiting the airplane and leveling down. Once you level down, you have some of the procedures you have to do, and the level 6, it'll teach you how to do certain things, and you'll have to do them properly. Then you go to level 7, which we call it the last level of your AFF course, which is putting it all together. You're gonna have to do basically everything you did on the previous levels. So you're gonna exit by yourself, you're gonna level down, you do your main procedures, and after you're doing your main procedures, they're gonna ask you to do a front flip, they ask you to do a back flip, and some tracking as well, which is when you put your arms back down, straighten your legs, and you move horizontally very, very fast. This is your level 7. If everything goes well, you've done your AFF. But now there's one more level, is the level 8. It's what we call a hop and pop. This level 8 is when you get on the airplane and you're gonna pretend that it's an emergency, so you're gonna have to exit the airplane around 5,000 feet. You jump by your own, nobody comes behind you, nobody comes to check you out. You just need to do a proper stable exit and deploy as soon as you can. You are done, you have your AFF done, everybody's gonna congratulate you, but it doesn't finish here. This is actually just the beginning. So after all this, now it's the time to tell my mom and my dad that I'm a skydiver. She didn't react that bad, it was not as bad as I was expecting, but just have a look at it. Tem duas coisas para vos contar.
Tu já sabes, né?
Que vai morrer hoje.
Hã? Eu vim aqui a Portugal para ir a Portimão tirar o curso. E já acabei o curso.
Empreendedorismo.
Só que o curso que eu fui tirar não foi de empreendedorismo.
Foi de quê?
Eu fui tirar o curso de paraquedismo.
Não acredito. És um bocado doido, né?
Não.
Mas para quem vai saltar lá do avião de cima?
Ontem saltei 8 vezes.
Tu matas-me do coração, mas como é que tu fazes isso?
Ele matava-te do coração se disseste que ia fazer.
Não te quero aprender, para já achei muito estranho ser. Aí tu sabias.
Eu não sabia que ele ia, eu pensei que ele ia surfar hoje.
Era ser uma boa intrusion na
Ele
terra.
ameaçou-me. Fui ameaçada se contasse alguma coisa.
Eu não sei, um dia destes eu me guardo do coração, mas pronto, já está. Não acredita num dos dois. Vá, e a outra?
A outra é que, pronto, eu estou aqui mais uma semana, né? Tipo, para a semana o teu marido vai saltar de paraquedas.
Eu sei isso. Agora tens de comprar um paraquedas, não?
Achas?
Um dia destes tem.
O gajo é doido. Doido. Fogo.
So my dad on the video actually said no, but after talking with him for a while, he knew he had to go because he promised me when I was a kid that we would go skydive together when I grew up. Like, this was like 20 years ago when he promised me that. So I did skydive already. In Auckland was my first time and I loved it. And once I said that, I said next time I'm gonna do skydive, I'm gonna do the course. And now I was just missing my dad. So my dad had to do it as well. So there you go, that was his first time. Let's watch it.
I tried to stop you asking why. You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy. You pressed your arms on my head. We fell into my small bed. You started out to face it. My heart went off like crazy. I felt my breath was taken. We were about to make it.
Watching my dad skydive like this, he was amazing. He fills my heart up so much. I'm so happy. Even after he came down, he was like, I want to go back up again. And it's one of the things that even if you ask any of your friends if they did a skydive before, they're gonna tell you, you have to try it because it's a feeling of freedom. It's something you cannot explain. You have to experience it yourself. And the guys in the Skydive Algarve, they have an amazing package. They even have a package with a video so you can keep it as a memory to show to your family, to actually see it later on. And you know, once you look at the video, you actually feel it again. You see what you went through and it's just amazing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, give a like. And now, if you stayed until the end, you're one of the good ones and you're gonna get one of the best parts of the video, which is I did 25, well actually now I have 34 skydives done, and I only showed you 8, which was my worst part of skydive, which I had no experience at all. I have a tiny bit more experience, so I had a bit more fun. So just watch and enjoy. I'll see you guys in my next trip.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. we are.